you mad. You gotta throw that cup on the ground because the truth of the Bible just came out. Listen, I thought Tennessee believed in law and order. Yeah, you better keep going down the street, white man. Because see, when the truth come out, then you gonna run. Just like when Christ cracked that sky, you gonna run in. You gonna be running from a lion, then running from a bear. You gonna run into a house, put your hand on the wall, and get bit by a serpent. That's right. Now let me tell you something that should be scary to white America. There's a judge in heaven, and that judge in heaven is about to take you to court. And you can't throw him in jail like a nigga. Right. Because he's a nigga that nobody can stop. My man said to the Indian when he came over here, he said, we love you too. And you know what he did? He gave him chicken smallpox with blankets, took his land and killed all the buffalo. And over 500 peace treaties. Is that love? Is that love? Is that love? Answer the question.
The bullshit, that lying nigga in the pulpit, same shit but a different day.
Real quick, what this brother is bringing out is real heavy. You look like you have a certain type of guilt about that. Is this something you wanted to say?
My grandfather was half black.
It was half black?
Yes.
Okay, let me help you understand something. According to the Bible, as Israelites, there's no half this and half that. You are what your father is.
Well, then I'm black.
Let me ask you something. Is your father black?
Skin color was...
We're not talking about skin color. Let me help you understand something. Okay. If I take an apple seed and I go in China right now, and if I put that apple seed in the soil, what grows? If I take an orange seed and I go in Africa and I put it in the soil, what grows? So, you are what your father is. You saying that your father is half this and half that, the only thing that would be justified is if your grandfather was black. Now, was your grandfather white?
My grandfather was... His skin color was not white, no.
What was his... See, you're looking at skin color. That's called colorism. No, that's not what he said. Oh, look, let me help you understand something.
I didn't know my...
Let me help you understand something. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Colorism is all about color. There's no nationality connected to it, right? Why? The reason why he's saying white man is because blacks think they're black. Because Hispanic people think they're Latino. Native Indian people think they the red man or savages. Why? Well, hold on, let me finish. The reason why they think this is because a Caucasian man taught them that, according to America. So we have to say the names that our people recognize. They wouldn't know that you're really an Edomite or Esau. That's the true nationality according to the Bible. We're Judites and Benjamin. We're the Israelites of the Bible because our lineage, our seed, goes all the way back to the Bible. Jacob, Isaac, these things, all right? So I just wanted you to understand something. The way that you appear and your mannerisms, it seems like you're an Edomite. But you're telling me that your father is half this and half that. You would have to know what your father is and what his father is to know your nationality. It's not about color.
Okay, and what does it matter what your nationality is?
That's a good question.
I'm a sinner saved by the grace of God.
That's a good question. Now here's the problem. You see that sign right there?
I'm a sinner saved by the grace of God.
I hear you. You see that sign right there at your feet?
Yes.
Is that Jesus?
I don't know. I've never seen Jesus in the flesh.
What's the Bible say? You got a question? Come over here. What's the Bible say?
Are you guys black Israelis?
No, what does the Bible say Christ looks like? What does the Bible say Christ looks like? I'm gonna get you in 1 second, man. What's the Bible say Christ look like? Now see, you're a Christian, right? You're a Christian? Okay, you're a sinner saved by the grace. So then how would you tell me, hold on a second, how would you tell me how Christ looked? Exactly, and that's the problem. That's the problem. The problem is, see, you're a person that's saying that you're a sinner saved by grace, and you don't know who the hell you are. See, we got children dying in these streets. We got children dying from abortions. You see them signs? The brother was earlier talking about what American society has done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And the worst thing America ever done was teach us that that image was Christ. Because America don't care about who our Father is. That's right. We do, because it's in the Bible, and we have to teach the truth. Because people like you will lie to my people, like you've done for over 400 years. You come innocent, but really you have no knowledge of this Bible. There is no way. I'm not arguing nothing. I'm telling truth. You're not even a Christian. You don't know who you are. What is your nationality? Your nationality is American, right? How far back can you trace your people?
I don't.
So you don't know who you are?
No. Why does it matter?
It matters because that's our bloodline. See, that's the problem. See, you try to teach. America been teaching this for over 400 years, and it's about your soul, right? So let me ask you something. Can you explain, according to the soul, why Trayvon Martin got killed and the police didn't get convicted? Can you explain? No, life is not fair? Okay, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. So why is it that people like you said life is not fair. So why is it that people like you, right? You don't have to, your heart doesn't pitter-pat when the police is behind you. If we go into a store right now, you're just going to overtalk me, ma'am. You're not going to win. You're not going to win because you're not standing on anything. Because you said, hold on, let me finish my statement and then you can speak. Have some decorum. Have some discipline. Now, my point is, you said it don't matter our identity. Now, see, if it doesn't matter, then we'll believe that Christ is white. We'll believe that when we die, we get this pie in the sky. You just told me you don't know how he looks, so how you know he's not white? He's a Jew? Hey, could he be black? Could Christ be black? Could the Bible say it? Could the Bible say that Christ is black is the question I'm asking you. Does the Bible say that he's black? Give me Revelations 1:15, man. See, here's the problem. You should never talk to anybody, black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, about the soul or having a spirit, because you don't have one. Because you don't know who we are, and if we follow you, our heads will be in the clouds looking for our soul. That's right. When we in oppression, our people leading abortions, high blood pressure, heart disease, cancer. What's the answer to that? Using the soul. I'll wait. You don't have any answers. You know why? Because you are not tied into blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You don't know our oppression. You cannot relate yourself to us. I don't care if you say you got somebody that's half black. That don't make you connected to us. When you walk in this American society, you're not treated like a C-class citizen. When you go into a restaurant, you'll get seated ASAP. When you go into a Walmart, into a shopping center, no one's looking at you like you about to steal something. Stop relating yourself to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are two different creatures. Now, what you can do is admit the things that America has done. Then just say that. Dude, look, you can say whatever you want to say. You know the best thing you can do is go in your pocketbook and donate to the priests and prophets of the Lord. Right there. If you really care about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. I don't think so. I'm glad you said that. Because, woman, you are full of lies. You are like your father, the devil. Now, to cut you into pieces, because you said you don't know what Christ looks like, you're trying to say that we need to have a soul. We go by the Bible. You should listen to your family right now and leave. I'm going to cut it and I'm going to give it back to you, Al.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Read again.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Read the 14.
His head and his hairs were white like wool,
So Christ's hand, his hands was white like wool. Who has the texture of wool? Black people, we.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet as a fine brass.
If your feet are to fine brass, is that an Arab? Is that an Egyptian? Is that a white man? Is that a Jew? Are we gonna listen to what the Bible say? Or do we gotta listen to our soul? No, we listen to the Bible. Yeah, I'm glad you're walking slow so you can hear the truth. So hear this part right here. Read.
As if they burned in the furnace.
As if they what?
As if they burned in the furnace.
If they what?
As if they burned in the furnace.
If you take a white egg and you put it in the furnace and it burns, it turns black. I know you mad. You gotta throw that cup on the ground because the truth of the Bible just came out. Not about no soul, not on how you feel. We teach the truth of this Bible. Now, if you're ready for the truth, then come talk to us. But if you're up here playing, we're gonna cut you to bits. Shalom.
Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship. Been in this shit for some years, I ain't never left. Nigga try to save his life like he's scared of death. I got Hillstar on my body, bitch, I'm heaven sent. Hey, this UPK ain't nothing, we on fellowship.